Welcome, a life path number 1 to your reading. If you do not know how to calculate your life path number, you will find the details below. And if you would like a reading, don't forget to just check the details below and book your reading through my Etsy store. So without further ado, I'll just get into the reading. For life path 1, the first card that came out is Winter Solstice, Fog, Veiled, and then the second card is Full Moon, Completion, and then Shamans. Okay. Yes. So, winter reflection, winter solstice, winter reflection. So basically what it looks like is that you're in your season of winter where you're reflecting about everything in your life that you have gone through, and you're trying to come through with clarity and wisdom. So basically what the divine is calling you to do is the divine is calling you to just know that your past is your past and you are magnificent in the way that you can change. Because if you're looking at this, you see it's icy, and then that's a reflection of the trees, but then that's not their true reflection. Remember, when spring comes, all of these trees bloom, they start having leaves, and they look really beautiful in nature. So this is just your season, not only of reflection, not only of taking stock, but this is your season to prepare yourself for the ultimate glow up where everyone will see you. And then veiled fog is just a confirmation with the clarity that you did not have before when it came to moving forward in whatever it is that you're deciding to move forward in. Remember, this is a general reading, it's not a personalized reading, so it's for all those who are going through life path 1. And if you think about life path 1, January was probably like the beginning for you, because January was the first month of the year, and so it has that an energy of leadership. So you've been contemplating on just, you are the pioneer, so you've been contemplating on how to become that, and it hasn't been apparent to you. But from what I'm seeing is that the completion will happen during the next full moon, when you'll be able to understand and have more clarity of what is actually going on, not only with you but with the people that you're connected to. And some of you have healing gifts and ancient healing wisdom which has been trapped in your DNA. So what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna send you some energy, if you accept it, to kind of release all that pain that's been holding you back. So I just ask you, if you're able to do, and I know I don't usually do this, but I've been called to do this, is close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. And I'm just gonna send you some energy to help clear all the anxiety that you've been feeling with change, all the anxiety that you've been feeling from not being where you feel that you should be. And just know that you have ancient wisdom in you that needs to be activated, and with your permission you can activate it yourself. As I send that energy, may it be released from your body, may you be safe, may you be protected. And take a deep breath in to receive, and breathe out to release all that does not serve you in this new reality. And I send some light, divine light, into your space to clear it from everything that does not serve you, and maybe even open the windows and let it all out wherever you are. And just be gentle with yourself, and remember to drink water. But this ancient healing wisdom basically signifies that you have all you need to know, because all this is encoded in your DNA. Is there anything else? Yes. So I picked out some affirmations for you. So there's scarlet sight, peace. I'm an instrument of peace, which basically amplifies the fact that you don't need to be stressed about what's going to happen and what's coming in the future. What you can do is do the little steps that you have done and the little steps that you need to do now so that you can move forward. And just remember that you're an instrument of peace, and peace is funnily thought as a luxury, but it's accessible to all of us. And azurite is expanded awareness. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity, which is such an alignment with the reading that I just did. And you have everything that you need. Just believe in yourself, be gentle with yourself, and know that you are worthy. You're worthy of whatever it is that you desire, and if it is in divine alignment, it'll come to you when it is the right time. And this is my reading for you, Life Path Ones. If you enjoyed this reading, feel free to leave a cuppa. And I probably have not mentioned, but I do healing sessions as well, energy healing sessions. So if you're interested in that, drop me a message and I will send you a link to that. By the way, there are also affirmations available in one of the links below, so check that out, and then from there you'll find the link on how to contact me for the healing sessions. And as of now, I wish you the best. Take care and see you in the next reading. Welcome, Life Path 2, to your reading. It is an honor to read for you, and especially since this is your auspicious month. I am very pleased to do this for you, and I thank you so much for all your support and for sharing and just for listening. And without further ado, I am going to get into the reading. So your first card is Moon Energy. Second card is Wish Wisely. And third card is Protect Your Dreams. And fourth card is Go Outside. I know it's not clear because of the reflection. It reflects really badly, but don't worry. I'm going to pick each card for you. So, Moon Energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So, in the next full moon, I am seeing that you may be receiving some light codes that are going to be very beneficial to you. You have been really doing the inner work and trying to find balance between you, your work, and your life in general. And you've been going through all these questions of what is your worth? Why are you here? And it's been overwhelming you. And this is a confirmation that during the next full moon, you're going to be receiving light codes that are going to help you transcend, and they're going to give you the clarity that you need. However, you need to be mindful of the habits that keep you out of alignment, because you have been struggling to find balance within yourself. That is a warning, which is the next one, Wish Wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical tips towards making your dreams come true. I'm sorry that this card is not that clear and it's not zooming, but this is the thing, just confirms the card that I read before. Basically what the divine is calling you to do is, like I said in the general, I don't know if it's general reading, about being careful about your manifestations. You could be thinking, this is something that I want, but do I deserve it? Or you're thinking, this is something that I want, however, I think it's not for me, which is almost the same thing. Or this is such a big house, but I wish it wasn't mine, or something of the sort. Like, we have to be really careful about what we put out in the universe or in our surroundings. If you want a peaceful surrounding, what do you do to create a peaceful surrounding? Those are the questions. Maybe that's even a journal prompt you could ponder on. Anyway, for the next one is Protect Your Dreams. You are a guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So some of you are people who are always ready to share, always ready to support, really go out of your way to help others, but people are not out there helping you. So this is basically the divine's warning, saying that just because you may be in a circle of people that you support doesn't mean that they'll necessarily support your dream. So what you have to do is just keep your heart on your sleeve and do the plans. And this is also confirmation that you sometimes do not need other people to move forward in your life. You can do it on your own because you have all the skills, you have all the life lessons and the tools that you learned from there to move forward in your life, to create a new one for yourself. And it's also okay to let go of people who do not support you. And they don't support you not because they don't understand your journey, but maybe they don't support you because you amplify something in them that they're not willing to look at. In the same way that we cannot force people to heal, it's an individual journey. So this is like a sign to you that if you've been looking for a sign that you need to change your friend circles, or just go on your dark night of the soul, or go into solitude and work on you, then this is your sign. And the next one is go outside. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the peaceful. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. So some of you have been not only in your head, some of you have been living a life of so much introspection that you've forgotten what joy feels, you've forgotten what it feels like to be outside or surrounded by people. And it's not about necessarily going out to a restaurant or clubbing or anything. It's about going to places that you feel at peace with and at home with. This could be even travel. Maybe you've been in your surroundings for such a long time and you're itching to travel and you're waiting for the restrictions to leave. But sometimes some of these restrictions that are put, people forget that some of them are recommendations. For example, I had not seen my mother in 2 years and she was having a significant birthday, and I was like, do I stay or do I go? And I made the decision to go see my mother because we don't live in the same area or country for that matter. So I made the decision to go see her because at the end of the day, I'm creating memories, because at the end of the day, we don't know how much time we have left, either with our parents or with the people in our lives that we love or people that we want to spend time with. So in a way, leaving for me actually made me see that life can be a prison if you allow it to. And if you realize that at some point we may have to normalize whatever is going on in the world because it's not going to go away and we can't live our lives. Because I remember the time when I was taking a taxi to the airport, and I was talking to a taxi driver who'd lived when AIDS came out, and said he felt it was just the same thing as that when AIDS came out, how people were afraid, and there were many funerals that he used to go to, and they're like whole families wiped out and all those things and stuff. So basically what I'm trying to say is that sometimes we hold on to be given permission to be free when we already are free. We just have to make the decision of whether we're going to allow other people to imprison us. And I'm not talking about I'm just talking about, for example, when there's some people who come from codependent cultures or communities where you feel like you have to ask your parent permission to live or for a career, or everything is laid out. So this is basically to those people who feel stifled and who feel like they need to leave and they feel stuck. So this is your sign. Book that ticket, go where you need to be going, and live your life. Because what if one day they say that no one is allowed to travel anymore, and basically the only way you can travel is if you can afford private travel, and not everyone can afford that. So do with what you have. You'll definitely reap you'll definitely reap the rewards. And I'm not saying don't be safe. I'm not saying that whatever exists does not exist. What I'm saying is we need to coexist. You know, we need to coexist with it and accept it as something that is going to be part of our lives, as we accepted other diseases that mysteriously came in and are still there but are being managed. Yeah, so that is your reading, and I took the liberty to get you affirmations. These actually popped out. So the Divine Temple Crystal Source, it's not clear. Anyway, it says, I'm deeply connected to an expression of the divine source of the universe. I'm deeply connected to and an expression of the divine source of the universe, which basically confirms that you are a divine being and you have everything that you need, and you just have to rely on source, on God, God, the divine, to provide for you, and tap into that to get the answers that you need and the clarity. And this is perfect for you, Tiger's Eye, courage. I am courageous, and this energy supports me throughout my life. So just have the courage to do what you need to do and be where you need to be, and everything will fall into place. And thank you so much. And if you like this reading, you can always buy me a cuppa. The link is below. And if you'd like a personal reading, I just use these to just guide people, but I actually do a proper numerology reading where I actually focus on karma. Just book that on the Etsy shop and I'll definitely get back to you. So have a lovely February and take care. Hey Life Path 3, welcome to your reading. I am so honored to be reading for you, and obviously I've prayed over the cards and the messages here are for your highest good. So I trust that you've been well. I trust that you've been seeing my weekly readings that are offered on TikTok, and actually every month, I forgot to mention this for the others, but every month I pick 3 people who've commented and I do readings for them on request, but it's usually just 1 card and 1 affirmation pull. So if you're interested in that, check that out on TikTok. And also, if you need a personal reading, I don't do cards only. I actually dive deep into your numerology. These cards, I just use them for fun. They're just ways that I can just connect with the divine, that people can understand the images. Other than that, without further ado, let me get to your reading. So this is upside down. It's supposed to be upside down. Okay. So the first card is You're Not Alone. The second card is Wait. And the third card is Hiraeth, however you pronounce it. And the last card is Called. And I'm sorry, the lighting hasn't been the best today, so it's been a challenge. So the first card is You're Not Alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So this one was upside down. So those people who received this card have been feeling lonely, have not been feeling connected to the community where they are at. And this is the divine's way of saying that even if you are, this is making me very emotional, even if you're not, you feel that you're alone, you're always connected to your higher self and the divine. You're always connected, and now it's also been you connecting so much to your higher self that you've let go of so many things in the past that hurt you, that didn't serve you, and it's assisted you to come together in love, in deep love for yourself. And everything that happened in the past made you see who you are, and to know that the things that you experienced were not necessarily all your faults. It was just the lack of knowledge, the lack of seeing who you were, you know? So as we move forward, wait. Wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. So some of you have been desiring, some of you have been desiring a deep connection, and your past connections have not been for your highest good. They've left you feeling confused, lost, hurt, and in pain. And you've been alone and just going through your healing. And you've been asking God, the divine, when is my person coming? And you've been impatient. And there are things that you want to do, but you're not sure of how. So the divine is saying that your time is coming. And wouldn't it be better to just wait and have that person that's perfectly created for you than just waste your time when you could be doing other things like serving the divine, serving God, or serving and serving could be in the form of, because number threes, you guys are very creative, you're orators, you're storytellers, you are very good communicators, you're very good at teaching, and communication is the mode at which you communicate. So it's like working on your new projects. And some of you have been also waiting for your big break. And this is definitely your year. It's not going to be apparent just yet, but this month for you is going to be a month of deep transformation, because 3 plus, no, wait, that was for life path 2. No, it's also going to be a deep sense of transformation, because you're learning to nurture yourself and you're learning to be with yourself. And for those guys who are coupled, just know that your relationships are also going to shift for the better. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. So some of you have been feeling like you don't belong, especially pertaining to the first card in the community, and you've been looking for a sense of you lost your joy and you've been trying to find it, and finally you're seeing a glimmer of hope. And when you just get that little piece of joy, it's like a hit to you, and you just want everything to be better and you want everything to happen right now. And the divine is calling you to know that it's not necessarily that it's not going to happen. You just have to realize that we're here temporarily, and do not delay your joy. If whatever it takes, go towards your joy. And then the last one is called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. So some of you have deep gifts, and you've already been helping others, and some of you are very gifted in communication. So this is the divine's way of saying, listen, use all your gifts. Don't be afraid to be seen, because now is your time to shine. Do not hold back. Do not hold back. Do not be afraid, because you are supported and guided in every step of the way. And this is your time now. So whatever gifts you have, that you've been willing to whatever gifts you have that you've not been sure of how to nurture them, just know that, just ask and you'll be divinely guided. Because when they say when the student is ready, a teacher appears, and that has happened a lot in my life. I'm not gonna lie, half of the stuff that I'm doing now, I trained myself and I got some lessons from someone who knew and who'd been doing this for years, and I realized that this is something that I can not only do, but I don't necessarily need the cards, but I do it for the visual representation, because it's just me sitting there and picturing things for other people. It would just look a little bit odd. But anyway, just bear in mind that everything that you need is within you. And like I did for Life Path 1, I'm just going to send you some good energy to assist you into remembering who you really are, and to activating the parts of you with your permission that need to be activated, so that you can be the powerful person that you are. So I'll ask you to take a deep breath in. Close your eyes as you let your breath out. Deep breath in. Close your eyes as you let your breath out. And yeah, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Just remember who you are in your present moment, and we activate all the dormant DNAs that prevent you from being that person that you are supposed to be in this lifetime, in this now moment. And take that deep breath in and release and relax into your body, and take care as I move on to get your affirmations. Here we go. Prayer 9, to trust. This is exactly, I trust myself in the divine flow of the universe. This is about you trusting yourself and knowing that you are on the right path, knowing that you deserve better, knowing that there are better places out for you to move to, or to be in, or better relationships, or better jobs, or don't be stuck because you don't think that there's another option. Then the other one is Amazonite life purpose. I'm fully aligned to and living my life purpose. So this is for you guys who are looking for your life purpose. Sometimes in just being, and sometimes in our brokenness, that's when we find out what our life purpose is. But when you spend time chasing or finding or searching, sometimes you don't necessarily find it because you're looking in the wrong places. And this is the divine asking you to trust that you will get it at the right time when you have the right tools. And that is all for Life Path 3 for the month of February. And I will see you next month. Take care. And if I don't see you, I'll see you on TikTok. Take care.